Hello, dear friends. Hello, everybody, and welcome at home. I'm very excited today to start this series of ballet classes with all of you. I am Gil Isoart. I am a French ballet teacher from Paris Opéra Ballet and from Paris National Supérieur Conservatoire of Musique and Dance. I apologize for my English because I know that my accent is a little bit awful and for sure I will do a lot of mistakes. But my aspiration is to help the maximum of dancers all around the world that I know and that I don't know yet. For the music, I use some playlists of future new applications, OPDance, conceived by Géraldine Viard, teacher from Paris Opéra Ballet School, and played by three musicians, Joseph Birnbaum, Philippe Cavagna, and Louis L'Ancien. Normally, you will be able to download this new application in a few months. More or less, this is a class that I give daily for the dancers of Paris Opéra Ballet. So let's start, and I hope that you will enjoy the music and the dance. So first of all, an exercise to warm up in front of the bar. I will show you. We start in first position, so in front of the bar. And we will do for the foot 1 and toes and double and close. Un second, poser, push and double and demi-plié. And the same back and 2 and double and pause and brush 2 and brush 2 and 1 and 2 and double up side. Down, 1 and plie, and 1 and 2 and double. Up and brush, side, arabesque side and close. And second part, retirer, huge retirer, in out and demi-plié, and stretch to the left, turn directly and go forward, backward arch, come back. And if you have time, you can add the head and double shoulder. One more time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5. Flex for the foot, just to stretch more all the alignment. And continue to stretch to the side. Turn, go back, arch, come back, and head if you have time, and double shoulder. Okay, so let's start. Thank you. And front 1 and 2 and double foot close and side down up and double and demi-plié. Back and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and release. And 2, 3, and 4. Stretch the whole body. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and side. 2 down and release and arabesque and 2 and 3 and brush. Use the head. Find the involvement. Second part, huge retirer, 2, and stretch, and turn, find the spiral complete, go forward, up arch, come back, head, and shoulder, shoulder, and 1. Okay, find the balance. Just visualize the foot on the floor, all the legs, the hips with the shoulders Stretch the column, vertebra, shoulders down. Okay. I will do another exercise before the plie, and it's very simple. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 5. Fifth position and the first, and the same side. 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and first, and cross fifths first, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, and find the opposition also with the shoulder, and come back, and just 1, 2, 3, 4, and develop 2, and just find the balance and continue to grow, and after to land, and that's all. Okay, in front, turn in, turn out, close. One more time, first, fifth, first. The same side, the same back, and only one each side. Demi-plié, and develop the legs, the foot, half point, find balance. And 2, 3, and 4. And 1, in, out, close. 1, 2, fifth, 2, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and second, other leg, and plie and develop, up, find the balance, and directly land, and release. The same at left. Okay, brush the floor, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Heel out, 2, and cross, 2, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and cross, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, cross, 2, and 1, and 2, and 3, release, up, find the balance, find the alignment of the legs, and very slowly release the whole body. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this first exercise. We will do directly with Grand Plié now. Okay, so for the Grand Plié, we will do an 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and directly Grand Plié, and use the arm to find the suspension of the body. And stretch the body and forward. And the same 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and Grand Plié, use the arm, and forward, half points and arch. The same in first position. And Grand Plié, use the circulation of the body the opposite way, and directly forward side, backward side, and a little balance with the opposition of the arm with the front leg. And directly, and 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, the same port de bras, and half point if it's possible, and do arch side, forward, side, come back, and a little balance to directly go to the left. Okay? Okay. 2, 3, release, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and see the arm. Okay, walk the foot. and down. Come back and pointe. And over. And go forward. Come back. Half pointe, arch. And big breathing. 1. And balance. 6, 7, 8, and 1. Use the arm, the circulation of the body, of the energy. And half point and 1. And balance, where we turn out 2 legs, 2 heels, and go, and do 1. Find the energy up. Allez, side. Very high, arch. Allez, up. Direction of the arm. And 1. Like a wave in the ocean. 7, 8, and 1. Shoulders down, and 1. Keep the balance. Okay, thank you for that. So the next one, it's a little bit also for the earth to warm the whole body, but also the cardio in the body. So it's a little bit a long exercise. It's very also for the shape of the body. Only and 1 and 2 and 3 and demi-plié and double in, and to walk the foreleg up, pointe, close with the arm, and 1 close behind. Change the first. It's first of all it's straight because you build your standing leg. The second one is like assemblé with demi-plié, and also you double the time and use to walk the leg. The same back, 1, 2, 3, 4, in, and directly, and to completely warm the foot, 2 times down, close front, 1 time, and for the rhythm, 3 down, 2, 3, and come back, exactly the same, 1, 2, 3, demi-plié, double in, and développé. Change the first, don't forget, plié, double in, développé. The same front, use really the turn out completely from the upper leg, demi-plié, double, and release the knee. And after that, use the foot, expression in the foot, and 1 time, and cross to find the 5th position, the more that you can. Okay? Okay, it will be at right and directly at left. Okay? Two. And one. Stretch. One. Release. Double. And use the développé and close. And center first. The foot as a spoon, and one, two, be careful with the shoulders down, one, the opposite shoulder, and now to warm the foot, one, and two, and three, stretch the more that you can, and two, it's down, one, two, three, one more time, and one, and four, and one, two, and use the foot, up, and come turn out the more that you can when you come back to one, and coordination arm and the leg, one, stretch the body. At left directly, and turn out, and two. And arabesque. Fifth position. And turn out. Cross the legs. 1, 2, 3. And be brave, continue. Release. And 1, 2, stop. Thank you. Okay, just a little bit some water to hydrate the body. Okay. Or some tea, something. And let's continue. The next exercise is another one long exercise. After they will be shorter. But to start, I explained just before why I try to continue this work. In fact, I had a very famous teacher, Sacha Kalužny. He was a sportman and at the same time an artist. He was a principal with, at the period of Serge Diffard as director. And he was my teacher and he taught me that. And he explained me, don't forget, Gil, dance is not a sport, it's an art. But in the same time, he used some warming to accelerate the process of warming of the body, but with the dance, with the condition of dance, with the condition of turnout and with the condition for the earth. So after that, normally you are very warm, not only superficially, but very deeply in the body. So I continue. It's very simple. It's 3 down and battement jeté, 2 and 3 and stay. 1 fondue, développe, close. The same side. And 1 and 2 and 3 and stay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Stay. 1, 2, 3. Change the leg now. 3, 1, 2, 3. And we are not in good condition for the jump. So we do directly batterie entre 8. And it's slow. Okay? And come back, the same process. 1, 2, 3. And battement and fondue. Change the first. 1, 2, 3. Battement, fondue, développé. And 1, and 2, and 3, and stay. 1, 2, développé. And arabesque opposition, sweet stay. And directly batterie with the arm down in preparation. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, and 2, and 3. Battement, fondue, développe, and close. The same. Change the first, the same. And 3 front in opposite. And after that, entre 8. Okay? And go. 1, 2, 3. Battement, fondue, développe, and close. And change. Front opposite, entre chat, and 1, side, and front, push the floor, and 1, and opposite, 1, 2. Be careful, we continue directly at left. And down. With the arm coordination and 1. Fifth. And down, 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 entre chat. And continue, 1. And back and 1. Entre chat. And finished. Thank you. Okay. Everything is fine. We can continue. Okay. So the new one is battement jeté and with flexion and with attitude. So it's to continue to warm and the famous bas de jambe, French bas de jambe, with the expression. And you do and 1 and 2 and 3 attitude, turn out, very flat, and come back, stretch, one more time flex, point, close, directly back. And 1, 2, 3, all the attitude, continue, flex, point, close. The same, 1, 2, 3, 4, expression, 2, 3, 4, close front, don't forget, and retire, up for the hip, 3, 4, and with half point, retirez, the more you knee, and directly, back the same, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. The same à la seconde position. Don't forget, don't change. And retirez, up the knee, and directly, grand retiré. And work up to land up. Okay? So let's try. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, attitude, 1, 2, 3, back, 1, 2, 3, attitude, 1, 2, 3, side, 1, 2, 3, attitude, 1, 2, up, front, 1, 2, 3, 4, stretch, stretch, stretch the arabesque, and 1, 2, up, attitude, 1, 2, 3, in front, 1, 2, up, turn out, 1, 4, side, 1, 2, 3, up, expression of the foot, and up, tonic, stay, 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 finish. Okay, the other side, and go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, arabesque, 1, 2, 3, attitude, 1, 2, 3, 4, second, 1, 2, 3, up the foot, up, allez, stretch, up, stay, 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 close, and 1, 2, 3, attitude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, attitude, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, attitude, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and up, the standing leg, and go. Okay, the next one is very strong, and it will be for the 8 of the legs. So it's 1 and 35, 45, stay, turn out, and 1 and 2, and tonic, double, close. The same outside, 1 and 2 and 3, and stay, change, and double, up. Front, the same, 1 and 2, 3, and stay, 1 and 2, and double front, 1 more time side, 2, 3, and stay, but for battery, 1, 2, 3, and 2 times 1, 2, 3, and continue, 1, 2, 35, 45, stay, turn out, and 2 down, and double pick, or only 1, it depends what you can do at home. And the same side, 1, 35, 45, stay, down, down, and double, or 1. The same back, find the opposition, 35, 45, stay, 1, 2, and double, 1 more time side, stay, but change, and change, stop. So I explain one more time, 1, 2, 3, stay, 4, down, down, double, close directly, second position, 1 and 2 and 3, and stay, down, change, 1 and 2, opposite side, hop and stay, 1 and 2 and double, 1 and 2 and stay, and 1, 2, 3, change each time, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and double, and 1 and 2, 3 and stay, 1 and 2, double, arabesque, and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and double, and 1 and 2 and 3 and stay, change. Okay, it's strong and fast, so use the foot, use the toe completely, extremely. Okay? Okay. It's very tonic. It's for the jump, for small Allegro. And 1, 2, and 3, and stay, 1 and 2, and double side, and 1 and 2, and 3, and stay, 1 and 2, and do front, and 1 and 2, and 3, and stay, and down, double, second, piqué for 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2, and 3, and up, 1 and 2, and double, second, 1, and 3, and at the body, 1 and 2, do arabesque, 1, 2, and 3, and up, 1 and 2, and do, but second, 1 and 2, change all the time, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, very good. Allez, continue, and 1, 2, stay the foot, go. Very strong. 1, 2, and 3, and up the belly. Side, and 1, and 2, 3, and stay, go. 1, 2, 3, down, 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 and 1, and stay. Allez, 1. Allez, opposite. Side. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. It's a lot of energy, but we need a lot of tonicity to jump, and particularly in this period, in these conditions, so difficult conditions, it's very important to keep the tonicity at a high level. Now we have le rond de jambe, and I really appreciate this moment because it's a moment of also expression. Don't forget the artistic dimension of your dance and also the creative dimension in your dance, because of course this is academic shape, but in the same time you have to develop your artistic way. So this is a moment because Louis will play this so famous and so beautiful moment of the concerto of Mozart, Lento. So I hope that you will enjoy it. It's sometimes a little bit to find exactly the pulsation, so you have to develop your sensitivity, your listening also of the music, to feel the more that you can the music. So for that, we continue also to develop the expression of the foot, and it will be, and of the arms too, of course, and the alignments. So it will be an fondue, and close, and develop, double, and find the opposition, and to cross the leg up 5th position. And the same, and 1, and 2 shoulders down, and very turn out, up, and come back. And very easy, and with the arm progressive to go up. So it's 4 times, and only 3 battements jetés. Don't forget to use the flat, the turn out for that. Don't do this. Don't do something like this, but use really the attitude on the dehors. Turn out 3 times, so 3 times, and 5th position directly. And directly find the quality of the fondue. And after that, foot, turn out, come back, cross the leg, and the same. Find also the direction of the fingers, and to draw a line in the same time, and develop, and double foot up. And don't forget, 4 times with progressive arm, 3, 4, 3 times battement jeté with the head, and finish 5th position. And directly assouplissement stretching, go down, and after up, and after we can do pointe, and for the hips, a beautiful retiré before going forward, and after that grand fondu, arch, come back, arch one more time if it's possible, and directly long arabesque, penché, relevé, close 5th, and directly at left. Okay? So, fondu, développé, double, up, 5th. The same back, 4 times, and 3 times battement jeté arrondi to close directly behind 5th position. Come back, and after stretching, and I will explain you. Okay? So enjoy the music, please. Directly from the 5th position, and release. Use the foot. And 1. And attitude. relax. And side, go. And huge retiré. Find the shape of the retiré. Cross the leg. And release. And use the foot. And 1, 2, use the turn out. And progressive the arm. Cross the leg. Exercise. Okay, so it's a good movement to warm the whole body, the foot, the hips, the knee, the arms, the expression, and we continue with a little bit more shape with the fondue. So for the preparation, we do dégagé à la seconde, and then we fondue, développer. So if it's possible, do more than me. Attitude. The more that you can directly with the upper leg. Fifth position, directly turn out. And fourth position, relevé, plié, use the back, stretch, go down deeply, find roots in the floor, and close. And the same, 1 and 2. And fifth, find the hips, the shoulders, go directly behind, find the alignment, up, 2, and plie. And very turn out, stretch the line, up, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. The same, very easy to learn. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. And after that, to continue with the frappé, we need to do, after devant, front, fifths, and to land, petit battement. To go directly 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, and continue 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Close and balance behind, just balance up. If you can do 1 pirouette, it's good. If you can do 2 pirouettes, it's good. If it's not possible for you because of the floor or other difficulty, do only balance, and that's all. You can do balance if you want, and at the end, to up the arms in couronne for the upper body. Okay, so I re-explain. Battement dégagé in the preparation. Okay, fondue devant. Fifth, and battement. First, relevé, plié, and up. And really rotate into the floor and turn out with the heel also, with all the alignment, knee, hips, shoulder for the standing leg. Cross and the same back, the same side, the same with the opposite. And don't forget, when you close fifths, directly petit battement to go directly out. 3, stay, 3, frappé, 3. And one more time, arabesque, seconde, front and side. Close, balance. If you can, one pirouette. If not, do directly balance. And at the end, from first position, couronne position, and directly the end. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Very turn out. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and stay. Go up and arabesque. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Stay close. And 1, the 2, the 3 and the 4 and 1 and stay up, et front 1 en dehors, 1, 2, up and 1, 2 and stay and close. Petit battement. 1, 2, 3. One more time, half point if possible. Up and balance, and 1. Stay. Close, go up, and 1. Okay, stay. Arms up and finish. Okay. So one more time. Allez, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Close behind. Show the foot. And petit battement. Go. 1. Straight the body, the colonna. Half point. And 1. Okay, front. Oh, avec pirouette. Do the arm. Okay. So it's a good part 2 for the warming. So now we can do in fifth position for les ronds de jambes, and the small and the medium and big size and close, and 1 and 2 and big size and close, and balance and the 3 and the 4 and relevé and double and close, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the cloche, the 2 and brush turn out this all the time, and 1 and double and close. And for the stretching we can do grand plié, and one more time forward And this time we can add a little coupé to do arch. It will be more challenging. And after that, retirer, assouplissement, with the heel, with the toe, come back, up if you can do half pointe, retirer, sorry, keep your retiré, change, and after that, huge arabesque. Okay, so, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And brush, out, out, out. And battement, and double, close. The same, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Battement, 2, 3, 4. Battement, double, close. Grand plié, penché, coupé behind if it's possible, and arch. And after that, with heel, directly with the toe, front, up, retiré, keep the balance, and after that, arabesque. Okay, let's try. And 1, 2, and 1. Cloche, 1, 2, brush, and battement, double, and 1, and 1. Brush, and be careful on the off, turn out all the time. 1, and very slow. Use the music to help you. Coupé, arch. And retirez. 1. Keep the shoulders down. Second time. Front. And half pointe. Okay, keep the balance. Up. A long arabesque. Okay. Left. Allez, be brave. Continue. And 1. Allez, cloche, directly turn out. And continue. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, walk the foreleg. 2, 3, and 1. And brush. 2. And directly. Use the space. You work the focus. Okay, find the imagination. And 1. Very turn out. Okay, keep your shape. Keep your academic shape. And continue to keep the shape. Okay, demi-pointe. Okay, retirez. Okay. It's not so obvious with the furniture, but try to do your best. And continue to enjoy the class. Okay, so now some petit battement to continue to work on the tonicity of the bas de jambe and of the foot. So in fifth position for the préparation dégagée, and this is petit battement and one frappé, and continue with small piqué, and 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, and double side 1, 2 ronds de jambe, and continue with petit battement, and 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, and 1 and 2 and the 3 and the 4, and 1 and the 2 and the rond de jambe, and 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, and continue with the other leg, 8 flat, 8 demi-pointe, 8 front, small rond de jambe, 8 back, close, and directly cross attitude, and 2 times relevé, and find balance, développé, and the same back attitude, and 2 relevé, and stay balance, and développé. Okay, and 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, and 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, and double side rond, and suivi, and 1 and 2 and 3 and the 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and the 4, and 1 and 2 and rond, and continue, change, 8, half point, F front, F back, and after that attitude relevé, and balance the same back with attitude. Okay? So be careful because it's fast. And 1, 2, and foot, 1, 2, foot, and double, and 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, pick, 1, 2, pick, 1, 2, 3, 4, and suivi, change the foot, continue. Demi-pointe, front, back, fifth and attitude, relevé, keep the balance, up, attitude cross behind, find your position, keep the knee, up balance. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, foot, 1, 2, foot, 1, release, 1, 2, suivi, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, suivi, change the foot, and 1, half point, front, back. Okay, attitude. Okay, keep the belly. Allez, attitude back. Okay, and keep the balance. Find the standing leg. So now, gift for you, a small adage, but in the same time it will be from front to back and back to front, and it's very easy, and the music is very beautiful. It's only battement 45 and développé, huge développé, and directly battement cross the line, up, and développé arabesque, and the same side, and développé, and pointé front, and port de bras complete, up, and the same battement. And if you want to do with half point, it's okay for you, it's okay. Okay, and développé, the same side, développé, and back, and port de bras. And that's all. It's very simple to learn, but not so obvious to do. Okay, so enjoy the music. It's a French composer. This is Poulenc, one of my favorite composers. side. And front. And back. Half point if you can. Very turn out. And that's all. Okay, directly at left. And use the foot. Use the leg, use the arm, the opposition, find the neck. Brush the floor, warm the foot. Use the musicality. Cross the leg. Find the volume of the arm. Okay. So now this is a grand battement. Almost finished the barre. We have small exercise after the grand battement. Okay. And it's very easy. It's grand battement up and continue to round the foot 2 times down and 2 up. Accent. The same arabesque. 2 and 3 and use the foot down and cross 2 and 3 and 4. The same side 2 and use the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4 and front. Change the leg all the time. Up and at the end to finish the exercise à la seconde. So 1 and 2 and down and down. Up 2 and up. To the same back and 2 and down and 1, 2, 3, 4 and side down and down. 1 the foot 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Opposite side and down. 1 and 2 and directly à la seconde last time. Okay. Front, back, side. Front, just the last one outside. Okay. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and down. Allez, arabesque. Go and 1, 2 and down. Side and 1, 2 and down. Front and 1. Allez, keep the knee. Turn out. Okay. Allez, left. And 1. Very proud. And 1. Allez, arabesque. And 1. Use the floor and 1. Front. Allez, last effort. Okay, very good. So just to relax, only very easy balancé, small one, small attitude, very soft, and after 7 higher and 8 to turn at left. So So very easy, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't forget ébranlement. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, change, and 1, 2. Turn out, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, allez, up, 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 finish. Okay. So now we continue to find the tonicity. So it will be an exercise in front of the bar. Just a small dégagé. And we will do and 1 and 2. And cross front 2 times. And change side 1, 2, 3. And down, and down, and front, and change, and stay. And arabesque 2 times. Don't change at the side and change, and change. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and change, and change, and change. And to strengthen the standing leg and the foot, we continue the same with le battement jeté, and also for the adductor to strengthen all the muscles. Okay? So 2 without changing, 3 with changing at the side. And after at left back, right back. Okay? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and stay. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 cross arabesque. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 cross. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and continue. 1, 2, 3, 4 and cross. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, hop. And 1, 2 in the back and 2, 1 and 2 and stay. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and stop. Thank you. Okay. So just to finish, some relevés. Very simple. Only 7 retirés. Really as a small jump. It's because it's difficult for us to jump. So only and 1 and 2 and 3, a little bit jazzy, 3, 4, 6, 7 and 8, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And after that we change the tempo. It will be faster and only with straight legs. 7 the same, but at left, 7 points close. Okay, so 7 with plié and battement dégagé, the same at the second position. The same straight the leg without plié, 7 dégagé at left, and the same. Okay, with faster tempo. And very release. Dancing. And 1. Very easy. And 1. Dancing. And go. And 1. Very fun. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so relax. And we will do a second section only on one leg, one foot, and after the same on straight leg. Exactly the same exercise, but only with 8, 8, 8 with the other tempo without plié. Okay? Allez. Go and 1. Release the knee and then go. Change. Okay, go. Left. Thank you. So now we can release a little bit. You can do what you want, jambe à la barre, stretching on the floor, etc. And we have the chance to have also on this application OPDance, beautiful violinist. So now you can listen some violin section. Okay, for the other leg. So the name of the violinist is Christy Jay-Z, and it's also an opportunity to remember about the history when the violinist also was in the classroom, because before ballet master was also violinist and play for the dancers in the 19th century. Okay, so now we will continue at the center. So have a little break, have a drink, and we continue directly at the center. At the center, we will try to work on about the direction in the space, and in the same time to be really rooted in the floor. So it's 1 and 2. And change 1 and 2. And arabesque directly from the opposition. And use the foot petit battement closed. And 1 and 2. And 3 and 4. And change. Petit battement closed. And 1 and 2. And 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Petit battement closed. And 1 and 2, change the first, the same front, and petit battement 2, and the same 2 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and petit battement close. The same, exactly the same with battement jeté. 2, 2, 2, 2. So just to remember 1 and 2, you have to change the first to be sure, so you have directly the good direction. Okay, so be careful of, because we have an anacruise in the music. So all together, and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1, 1. And continue. Stay and 1. And continue. Keep the belly. Stay, please. Okay, good. Okay, so almost the same one, but a little bit with tonicity, different tonicity. So it means, and 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2, and change, 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 and 1 and 2, and 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2, and retire. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and pick and close. And change the first, sorry, pick and close. And 1, 2, 3, and pick and release, retire, stay, pick, close. The same. 1, 2, 3, and double pick. 1, 2, 3, and double pick. 1, 2, 3, and double pick. Arms, 2, plié, down, and 1, 2, 3, and double pick. The same situation, you change the first, double pick, 1, 2, 3, double pick, and arms, and go down, and very easy arm. Okay? Okay, let's try. And 1, 2, 3, and double pick side. 1, 2, 3, double pick. 1, 2, 3, double pick. Please stay. And 1, 2, 3, double pick side. And 1, 2, 3, double pick back. 1, 2, 3, double stay. Monte. And 1, 2, 3, and double pick. 1, 2, 3, and double pick front. 1, 2, 3, and double pick and stay. Please go. And 1, 2, 3, and double pick. 1, 2, 3, and double pick. 1, 2, 3, and double pick and stay. Balance and plie and stop. Okay, so now we have strength to continue and to do some fondue. So we will do and rond de jambe and rond de jambe. Use the floor brush and attitude développée, closed. Keep the balance and 1 and 2 and up. À la seconde, cross and close directly in front. The same, change the direction, but this time stay at arabesque and do arabesque cross. And directly rond de jambe, down, and if you want 1 pirouette or 2, it depends what you can do. It's a little bit difficult here. and you continue. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, and second. And 1, and 2 arabesque, and go arabesque, up, and relax, use the arm, and keep balance, and close. Okay, 2, and front, 2, and side, 2 arabesque, and rond de jambe, and pirouette. Okay? Use the floor, and 1, and 2, 3, turn out, keep the balance, 1, and 2, up, and 1, 2, stay, very easy arm, okay. And keep balance, and the other side, and 1, and 1, and 1, 2, stay balance, very clear, and soft. Okay, and 1. Okay, so now we can do the Adagio. And the Adagio will be développé, attitude, développé, close. The same back. Retirer, attitude, find the balance, up, and développer. And double rond, and plie, fouette, keep the leg, if it's possible to do tend de cuisse, tomber, and pas de bouée. Ok, and couper, développer, attitude, développer, fermer. And back, 1 and 2, and attitude, up, keep the leg. And développer directly second, double rond, and plier, find the direction of the leg, and tend de cuisse, soft tomber, pas de bouée. Okay, and for the strength, we continue back if you can. Okay, attitude, the same, attitude, and développer, double rond de jambe, fouetter, keep écarté, longue arabesque, and the same tend de cuisse, tomber, pas de bouée. And développer, attitude développer, développer, attitude développer, développer double rond, and fouetter, longue arabesque, tend de cuisse, tombe back, and pas de bouée. So keep the direction, the épaulement, and you will see the music helps a lot for that. Okay? And 2, very clear. Arabesque. Seconde. Up. Arabesque. Front. Tend de cuisse. Tombe. And 1. Side, double, and go. And allez, if you want to go up on demi-pointe, it's possible too. tombez, pas bourré, and go. Okay, be brave. Allez. Okay, and it's very important to continue to find the balance and the strength in these conditions. So it's a very good exercise, and to continue to keep it shape. So now for the pirouette, we can do with pas de bourrée and pas de bourrée, 2, and pas de bourrée, 2, and retirer, whoop, and one pirouette, pause, and relevé, 2, and double pirouette, hop, sorry, and rond de jambe, 2, and double pirouette, pause, and directly, pas de bourrée, and say up, 1 and 2, and relève, and 2, and double pirouette, hop, and rond de jambe, and 2, and double pirouette, and stop. Okay? So, pas à deux, bourré, et pas à deux, bourré, retirez, tapadam, one pirouette, pam, relevé, plié, double pirouette, rond de jambe, soft, up, be careful with the shoulder, up, and double pirouette. And directly up the leg, outside to continue with the pas de bourrée at left. Okay? Allez. Pas de bourrée. Pas de bourrée. And stay up. One pirouette, hop. Relevé. Double pirouette. Rond de jambe, 1. Double pirouette. Go and pas de bourré, stay up, one pirouette, 1, relevé, keep the standing leg, 1 and 2, and rond, 2, and pirouette, stop. Okay, breathe a little bit, and maybe we can do one more time this exercise, but directly with pas de bourré, and the same, one pirouette, relevé, double pirouette, up, and pirouette this time with arm in the couronne. Okay, so directly 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and 5, 6, 1 pirouette, relevé, double or 3 pirouettes, and after that up and pirouette with arm. And go, head, continue with the head, and 1, 2, hop, and 1, 2 head, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, 1 and 2, go, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1, 2, stay up, monte, yes, and 1, 2, allez, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and couronne. So now we will do a tour, large tour, and we will do un piqué arabesque, and valse, and tombé pas bourré. If you can, tour attitude, and first position, and pas à deux bourré, and tour attitude, arabesque, longue arabesque, tourner, retirer, up, and pirouette, 2, and piqué arabesque, longue arabesque, valse, and tombé pas bourré, find the standing leg, attitude, posé, and pas de bourré, and attitude, longue arabesque, so we détourner, and retirer, peace position, if possible double pirouette, hop, ok, pique arabesque, longue arabesque, valse, pas de bourrée. Tour attitude, cross the leg, and pas de bourrée. And keep the balance. Long arabesque, long line. And directly enveloppé. And find the foot. Hop. And double pirouette from the fist. Fini, first position. And continue. So, long arabesque. Stay. 2. And tombez pas de bourrée. Allez, tour attitude. And pas de bourrée. Tour attitude. Long arabesque. Enveloppe. 2. And keep the balance. 2. And double tour. 2. And stay. And 2. Tombez pas de bourrée. Attitude. And pas de bourrée. Tour attitude. And direct the focus. And stay. Use the floor. And 1, 2. Stop. Okay, very good. So now we can continue with the small jumps. Okay. So now for the small jumps, I use a yoga mat because you can see that it's not so evident, so obvious with this floor to land. So I prefer to use that just to take care of my foot. Okay, and we will do only 2 and 1 and 2 in first position and relevé, and second the same, 1 and 2 relevé, and close front 1, 2 changements de pied more, and jump first, second, opposite, and close. So 1 and the 2 and relève, and the close at the 1 and the 2 and front 2, 3, fourth, second, fourth, and close. 1 and 2 relevé, 1 and 2 relevé, close front, 1, 2, 3, and in the direction 3 and 4. Very simple. 1 and 2 relevé, second, the same, and change, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Very easy. Be careful. Front and go. Front. Stop. Okay. So small assembly, just to reconsider how to exit the leg, and 1 and 2 and assemble, and 1 and 2 and assemble, and 1 and 2 and 3 for assemble et assemble, 1 and 2 et assemble, 1 and 2 assemble, 3 small jumps and assemble, assemble. That's all. Ok, dégager, assembler, dégager, assembler, 3 changements de pied, and assembly stay, 2 times. Okay, so left foot front, yes. 1 and 2 assemble, 1 and 2 assemble, 3, 1, 2, 3, assemble, assemble, 1, 2, assemble, soft, 1, 2, assemble, soft, 1, 2, and 3, go, 3. I don't really know where you are, so really take care of you. And if you can't jump too high, just work how to land, how to bend, to find the quality of the demi-plié. Okay, we can do one more time, but 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 3, and assemble, assemble. Okay, in the opposite way. So So the right foot front, please. And 1 and 2 and soft plie. 1 and 2 and soft plie. And 1 and 2 soft arms plie, plie. 1 and 2 soft. 1 and 2 shoulders down. And 1 and 2 small épaulement. Ensemble et use the foot. So now a new section for the foreleg. Okay, sorry. We can do and jeter, balloter, 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 ballonner, ballonner and pas de bourrer. And jet, balloter, 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 ballonner, ballonner, pas de bourrer. Jet, balloter, 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 ballonner, ballonner, pas de bourrer. Jet, balloter, 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 ballonner, ballonner, pas de bourrer. Ok? Jette, balloter, 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 ballonner in, and pas de bourrer. Right foot front, ready? One. One more time. Okay, I don't do too many steps because I would like really to take care in these conditions. So now a little battery if you want. It will be for the boys particularly échappé, battu, assemble. Échappé, battu, assemble. Échappé, battu, assemble. Échappé, right leg front, battu, battu. And 1 and 2 and 3. And 1 and 2 and 3. And 1 and 2 and 3. And 1 come front leg. And 1 and 2. Okay? Just to listen the tempo, just to be sure. One and two ascend. 1 and 2 ascend. 1 and 2 ascend. 1, 2 assemblée. 1 and 2 ascend. 1 use the steps. Use the feet. Okay? Be careful and 1 and 2 ascend. 1 and 2 ascend. 1 and 2 ascend. 1, 2 and press. Batterie. 1, 2 ascend. Allez. 1, hop. Okay, so we will continue with the season for the boys, but girls, if you want to continue, you're welcome. I don't know if you want to put the pointe shoes directly. We have some combinations especially for you, or continue with boys. It depends of you. So it will be season arabesque croisé, season front, and 2 à la seconde. And change season, open season, and season seconde, stay. And croisé, 2, season, in the other direction, season, with the arm down, it's better, and season, stay. And 1 with the music, just to listen to the music, and after you will do it. And plie, and season, and season. Continue. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and stay. Okay? So, one more time for you. And go. And si sol, si sol, si sol, si sol, and si sol. One more time. 1. One more time. Go. And find the line. So just also to continue with the tour en l'air, but very simple as beginners, just to take care. We do simplement and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 par quarter, 1, 2 and half, 2, half, 2, demi-pointe plié, 1 or double tour, it depends of you, and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, relevé plié, 1 double tour en l'air ou entre chats or just jump, it depends of you, what you can do. Okay? And plie, go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, half and 1 and 2, relevé, up, tour en l'air, go and 1 and 1, use the shoulders, hips, foot and stay, fifth position. Okay boys, to finish for you, we will do a series of grand battements, and we'll do grand battement and grand battement fondu, demi-pointe, close, and grand battement fondu, demi-pointe, close, second grand battement fondu, demi-pointe, close, and 1, and change all the time, 2 and left, and right, and come back, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, demi-pointe, close, the same, back, 2, un, plié, relevé, side the same, 2, hop, be careful the shoulders, keep the balance and change the foot all the time. Okay, very easy, 2, 1, plié, up, 2 back, the same, 2 side, the same, and 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? Allez. And 1, and 2, 3, and 4, arabesque, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, second, go, 1, and 2, and 1, 2, allez, and 1, use the floor, as much as you can, and 1, and go. Okay, thank you boys for your work, and I hope that you enjoyed the class, and now we continue with exercises for pointe shoes. So girls, be brave, we continue. So we continue now with the exercises with for the girls, the combinations. So to warm the foot, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and second 1 and 2 and 3. Use the foot 2 times, 1 and 2 and 3, left, right. Fifth, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and retire and 1 and retire and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. Okay? So it's very simple. 3 times up and first position, come back. And 1 and 2 and 3 up the back. The same as the second position, but you use the foot. One more time, but left. Okay, close, fifth position, front. And now 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, retire. 1, retire and emboîter. And 1, 2, 3. Okay? Allez. It's not very fast, so you have time ready to warm. And 1. And. And 1. Go. And retirez. Release. And 1, 2, stay. Okay, of course, all these combinations you can do at the bar if it's too difficult for you, if you have difficulty with the floor, etc., etc., if it's too fast for you. Okay, so take care of you and be comfortable with yourself. So now we work also on different speeds. So now we will do faster, another exercise of échappé, but we use the same goal with the first position, okay? So we do échappé, but we finish front. And then we do and 1 and 2 and 3 and coupé. And 1 and 2 and 3 and coupé. One more time. 1, close front, find the turnout, close front and change and little coupé. And 1 and back and change and little coupé. So we will do that right, left, and one more time right, left. And after that, a new combination, and 1 and 2, small 1 with coupé, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and fifth position. And continue, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so 2 parts, 2 sections. The first one, échappé, don't change. First, échappé, change, coupé. The same. The thumb, up. One more time, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, échappé, and stay balanced, sous, but not too much because directly you continue, and 3, échappé, and find balance. Okay, it's a small jig, so it's fast, so be careful. With me, and go! Now we have a mazurka to do the relevé. It's almost the same principle than the dégagé with the direction. So I will show you. And relevé, 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 sorry, one more time. Relevé, relevé, relevé fondu, relevé closed. And relevé, relevé, posé, un double rond. Change. And like as a season, 1 and 2, 1, 1, 1, the 2 fifths brush double rond, close. And the same. 1 da ti ta ti ta 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 ta, ti ta ti ta ta, ti ta ti ta ta ta, ti ta ti ta ta, and 1 da ti ta ta. We stay with the arm in first position. Okay, 1 and 2, and just arm at the couronne for le double rond de jambe. So one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fifth brush, double rond de jambe. Okay? And to come back, the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fifths, and double rond de jambe. Okay, let's try. And 1, 2, go! Okay, a new series. So now we can do the pirouette if you want. It's very simple, it's ready for the shape. And this is piqué, front, fifth position, retiré, 2, 1 pirouette, relevé, 1 pirouette, relevé, double pirouette, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 pirouette, 2 relevé, 2, 1 pirouette, 2 relevé, 2 double pirouette, 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Ok? Allez. Go and stay up. Hop. 1 pirouette, 1. Relevé. 1 pirouette, 1. Up. Double pirouette. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1. Stay. 1. 1, double pirouette, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very good. Okay, so we have 3 more exercises. Combination as a little variation. Grand pas. And we do piqué arabesque. We start with développé, posé, piqué, valse, and piqué, and relevé attitude, and relevé arabesque, and pas de bourrée. Coupé, large pas de bourrée, and développé seconde, fausse, relevé, posé, double pirouette, and petit piétiné, and coupé back. And one more time. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And arabesque, attitude, arabesque, pas de bourrée. Tombe, pas de bourrée. Hop. And développé, stay. Relevé. And double pirouette. Hop. And piqué. And release. Okay? So it depends the space that you have. If you want to do up, rond de jambe, piqué, or if you don't have a lot of space, you can do directly seconde, coupé, and piqué arabesque, it depends. And that is a valse, piqué, attitude, piqué, pas de bourrée. And large, pas de bourrée. And développé seconde. And relevé, and double pirouette, and small piétiné, and release. Okay? It's very slow, so you can use release the floor, use the musicality, be creative with your movement. Okay? And développe. Arabesque. And arabesque. Attitude. Arabesque, pas de bourrée. Coupe. And développe. Whoop. Relevé. Hop. Double pirouette. And coupe. And développe. Arabesque. 1, 2, pas de bourrée. Développer, stay. Allez, double pirouette. And release. Very good. Okay, so it's almost finished. We can do a kind of coda just to continue to use the coordination and the tonicity also of a coda, but it's not really possible for me to turn. So we organize something. If it's too difficult, you can do on flat also, foot. Okay, just to use the coordination. What I want is to use the coordination. And the combination is retirer, détourner, and pas de bourrée, and retirer, and détourner, and pas de bourrée, retirer, détourner, and pas de bourrée, retirer, détourner, and stay. And retire, and focus directly, and exit the foot, pas de bourrée, and 1, 2, and pas de bourrée, and 1 and 2, shoulders, pas de bourrée, and directly the shoulders, and feet, stay. Okay? Okay, just to listen the music because it's fast, to be sure. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and pas de bourrée, and 1, 2, pas de bourrée, and 1 and 2, pas de bourrée, and 1 and 2, and stay at left, and 1, okay? So be careful. The beginning is very fast. One more time, listen. 5, 6, 7, plie, and 1. Okay? And 1, 2, pas de bourrée, and 1, 2, pas de bourrée, and 1, 2, pas de bourrée, and 1, and 2, and stay, and 1, and pas de bourrée, and 1, 2, and pas de bourrée, and 1, and 2, and pas de bourrée, and 1, 2, and stay. Okay, very good. Okay, so just for the end of the class, we can do an exercise a little bit as a variation too, you know. Just something more to find inspiration and to find that artistic way. Okay, so girls, it will be a small walk, and 1 and 2 with the arm, and 1, the other foot, 2, and plié, relevé, down, and small piétiné with the arm, front, and go behind, and now a large port de bras, up, before turning, and one more time, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and slow, 1, 2, 3, 4, and huge port de bras, up, and change. Okay, for this part, so walk 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and plié up, down, and arm in piétiné, and go backward, and forward, and change the direction. The same step, up, down, piétiné, huge port de bras and change. Second part with piétiné, and we can do a circle, and to use really the turnout, continue the circle, and continue to turn out. And now it's like Paquita, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and continue, 1, and 2, and use the turnout to continue the circle, and continue, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and one more time. You can use the arm up and continue up, the same, and now it's just balance, closed, and arms up, down, up, go front, balance, and go down, and finish the exercise. Okay, completely for the class. Okay, so it's like artistic dimension in the same time, just to be inspired with this music played by Louis. Okay, so one more time the whole combination. Step, up, down, and go forward, backwards, up the focus, and change the direction. The same combination. And after that, speak with your foot and with your back and with your hand too and with your turnout before showing your foot and your hands, your diamonds everywhere. So one more time, wa da 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 da, and wa da da di da di da di da di da, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now with the music crescendo, continue with the arm up, ta 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 ta. Find your balance, arabesque, and the same ta da 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 da, arabesque, go down and finish completely with the floor. Okay? I hope that you really that you enjoy a lot the music. Please. Keep the balance. Okay, thank you very much for joining us, and I hope that you appreciate as much as I do to do this class and to share with you, and I really hope to meet you one day. And don't hesitate to leave a message if you appreciate the class, and I will do for you a new one. And thank you very much, and thank you also for the musicians. So enjoy life, and please take care. Thank you very much.